How do you do better?
I think Zalando's role within diversity and inclusion is a massive opportunity for us as a business to really drive meaningful change.
First of all, we're trying to diversify the types of products that you can get on Zalando. One example might be products that cater to different sizes. Another might be products that respect different religions and ethnicities. For instance, you can get a sports hijab on Zalando.
We've seen through our recent studies that the demand is there. So now if we make a more diverse assortment, so they're going to have what they're looking for on Zalando.
And then we're trying to focus on the diversity of our content so that the content represents really the diversity that we see in the customer base as well. And that means models from different backgrounds. It also means different sizes, different body types.
The most recent example I can give is we are walking on the street with my daughter and she sees a poster with a child who has the same hair as her. And she was really happy and she was like, yeah, Papa, that looks like my hair. And I'm like, yeah, I told you have nice hair. So this is exactly what we're talking about. If children see what they're being represented, then they're happy and they feel like they're part of society.
And I think in the industry in general, in light of the Black Lives Matter movement, the response has been to put forward a lot of models of different races. And I think that there is an inherent risk when it comes to tokenism because of this, and a need to make sure that it is not just a one-off. But I also think that it's kind of pushed Zalando as a business to look at our overarching diversity and inclusion initiatives, how we support not just Black-owned brands, but also minority ethnic-owned brands, LGBTQ brands, and make sure that we're living the values that we have as a company versus just espousing diversity and inclusivity. So I think increasingly what we also see is things like how we hold our partners to task when they have maybe policies that are viewed as being homophobic or offensive ad content. And I think that that's a really important change given our position in the industry to help push them.
And then finally, we're trying to diversify the partners and the brands that we offer.
So within ZMS, we were actually able to sign off on a €1 million fund for Black-owned brands.
And we've identified 80 concrete brands whom we're in conversations with to bring on board to our platform throughout the course of next year so that they are available by spring/summer 22. I think we can really help our partners because they could get exposure to over 34 million active customers. And they could also, if they internationalize with us, operate in up to 17 markets. And that's an exciting prospect.
So my biggest learning is that people are willing to help.
And it sounds very cheesy, but I guess it's a matter of being the change you want to see in that sense.
The most important thing I find is the conversation has started and they're listening to the efforts of Zalando, and actually I see that the company is actually trying to become better and not bigger. So it's growing, it's getting better. I'm happy.